All right. All right. Guess what? The gang is all here. I'm PB. They, them pronouns. You can catch me on the Hooligans podcast. I have to edit another episode to get out tomorrow, but that's been great. We're back streaming the second part of our playthrough of Zero Escape: Virtue's Last Reward. I want to say Virtue's Last Dilemma, but that is not. I don't know what that is.
You did it again. You did it again. That's not the first time that you've done this.
Really? Awesome.
No, you
awesome.
definitely said it before.
You've definitely
Zero
said it
Escape:
before.
Virtue's Last Reward. Let's just call it VLR. Keep our lives easy.
Nine Last Dilemma.
There's no nines in the title of this game,
No.
but it is the sequel to 999. But also, you don't need to know anything about 999 to play this game. It doesn't hurt to know some things, though.
Could be fun.
I'm joined by two friends.
Who were they?
I don't know. Who are they?
There are two other people here?
Well,
Or are we your friends?
like a character in this game, I have some mild amnesia.
Oh. I'm Jacqueline Swampert. It looks like I'm a green pear this session. See her pronouns for me, and also Unwise Girls. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Mac. I'm eating a Klondike bar. I do need you to know that I showed my girlfriend a picture of Alice last weekend after we did the first stream. And I was like, I need you to go through the experience that I had.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. And I turned the picture around and they were like, huh. And I was like, that's Alice. And they went, oh! And I was like blue screen. And I was like, yeah, I want to know what the fuck is going on too.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Alright, well, we just finished our second escape room. We have to match up our bracelets to go through different colored doors instead of doing, digital routes like last game. But it was ourselves, with our main character, Sigma, and he was with Phi and, Alice, right?
The aforementioned Alice, yes.
Yes, the aforementioned Alice.
Actually, this is another funny story about that conversation with Rachel. Rachel has never played VLR, so has no idea anything about it. So when I said that the main character's name was Sigma, they said, oh, like 3? And I went, interesting that you should mention that, actually.
Oh. 3 is a pretty significant number.
3 is a pretty significant number in this game.
I feel like also just generally.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
that too.
Okay, before we start properly, and it's probably a little bit too soon to do this, but I want to ask anyway. So, I'm drinking a very rare energy drink for myself because I need a cold drink, I need energy to stream, and also I feel like that's very in character for Phi to be drinking an energy drink. I feel like
Makes
she's
sense.
a monster girly. I feel. What are the go-to drinks of the rest of our cast here?
I think Alice drinks coffee.
Alice feels like the one black coffee
Yeah.
Very much one black
of
coffee.
that trifecta.
She goes to Starbucks with Clover, and Clover gets a very complicated
Yeah.
drink, and Alice gets one black coffee and leaves.
Yeah.
What's this fucking circus motherfucker's name again?
Dio.
This is Dio.
I thought so. I thought his name was Dio, but I was like, that can't be right.
No, it can't
But
be
I should've-
right. There's no way.
I should have remembered it's a JoJo ass name for a JoJo ass guy.
Even though he looks a lot more like a Zappelli.
You know, he does kind of look like a Zabelli.
Yeah.
You could also tell me that that was a woman, and I would believe you.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of JoJo characters from later parts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I watched all of part 5 this month. to get a better understanding for intersocial infinity.
Oh, yeah, that's on my list too.
I think Sigma drinks like a cool glass of milk 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm. He's the guy who goes through like 3 gallons of milk in a week.
Yeah.
Like, what's weird about that?
So does Quark, but he's more mad about it because he's a kid.
No, Quark also drinks energy drinks and really shouldn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think Kenmyoji drinks a nice cup of coffee like once a month, but mostly just drinks tap water.
Specifically, tap water.
He has a nice herbal tea every night. Kay struggles to drink anything
due to the mask.
Yeah.
Due to the mask.
Yeah.
Luna. She drinks. I don't know why. It's very funny to
Luna's
imagine
relationship to drinks is that she's making everyone else tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say tea too, so like.
It's humorous to me to imagine her just like slamming a root beer though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's making everyone else really nice, refined, tea time, proper British tea. And then she's back just, going through a case of Coke every 2 days.
I want Dio to, like, pretend that he drinks, like, really, like, fancy things, but actually he's drinking milkshakes and blowing bubbles with a straw.
Yeah, that seems right.
Either that
and
or...
blowing bubbles with a straw, whenever somebody points it out, he just does it, but angrier. It's like, you don't have to fucking point it out.
Yeah. I would say going with that, Dio, drinks LaCroix, but instead of actually buying new LaCroix, he just, refills it with tap water in the same can, and is just always sipping that, and is always saying, oh yes, I love the flavor.
Fuck.
Yeah. Has anyone here not tried to be ambidextrous for a year in your childhood before realizing, oh, this is really hard?
In your childhood?
In our lives.
Every year or so, I think this is the year I will teach myself how to write with my left hand.
Yeah. It's difficult.
It's really hard.
Alright, well, gang's all here. Let's get back to exploring, yeah?
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up? I haven't quite found my voice yet, so don't worry about it if I'm going in and out of octaves for a little bit.
Hey, age messes with all of us. Wait, sorry, I'm playing Tenmyoshi, I'm not playing Sigma. What? My brain. Nah, nothing's up. We left our room, headed... Was Dio?
Forgot it was me. Ended up in here.
Hey, Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. How the fuck did we walk so far?
I know, right? Oh good, we get to see all 3 routes.
Oh, I love it.
Oh. Sorry! No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same map we found in the lodge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange some info. No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Fair enough.
Chat, let us know how the voice changer sounds on your end, by the way, because it sounds good for us.
Mm-hmm.
It should be better.
Yep, I'm using a real program to do it this time instead of something janky, because I finally found one that wasn't a pain in the ass. Or it's a pain in the ass in the way that I wanted from a program, which is it's a pain in the ass to figure out how to use, not and how it wants you to pay a subscription fee.
Uh-huh. What the? This is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? That's a guy I didn't like in Lost. Yeah, won't budge.
Just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
I forgot we were
for
on a time
fuck's
limit.
sake. You're telling me we're just gonna sit around here for another 2 hours? What are we gonna do? Stream a video game?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. Anyone know of any good
Bonding
icebreakers? Gotta head
Always
back.
play truth or dare.
Or anyone managed to sneak like a pack of cards along or something? Hey, Clover, show us that note we found, by the way. Maybe that's a game.
Someone says I fucking like we could always play truth or dare, and suddenly like the we know the devil pair choice screen pops up, except
Yeah,
with these
legit.
characters.
Oh? Okay, hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Cause we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, 10BOG
yeah,
does have some Texas grandpa vibes.
He does. Fucking bolo tie ass motherfucker. Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters.
Here are a few more rules for you.
You want to take that one
Here
again?
are a few more rules for you. Once you open a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you activate a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle.
If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying that we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room. Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say ha hi, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry muttering doors. Watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd. Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself? Alright, fine. I'm going.
Yeah, staying here by yourself seems like a recipe for, getting fucking got.
Doghouse of fucking piece of shit assholes. Oh, circus. Feeding my lion.
Everyone awkwardly crammed into the elevator, you know. Dio's muttering while
Fucking
pressed up
elevator
against
music
Kay's
as
giant
they
metal
s-
body.
Fucking elevator music as I stand silently.
Crew quarters.
Crew quarters.
Anyone want to take a nap?
Ugh.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them. Hey, look, Grandpa! They've got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like one of the ones you got back home.
Oh, huh. Confirmation that these two are related, I guess.
Yep, I'm not gonna say that to this 10-year-old child. Looks like someone, like, scratched this poster up pretty bad. It's a shame. But, yeah. Hey, Sigma, I bet we're talking 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
Alright, yeah, sure, I don't have enough posters somehow, even though I've had years and years of my life to collect them. I guess I don't own this specific one. But I don't think this is really the time to be collecting posters of women wearing clothes.
Posters of women wearing clothes.
Whoa,
So
hold
very-
on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? Sorry.
No, you can do this, absolutely. This is Sigma's internal thought monologue.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. In other words, they'd known each other before the- I'm doing Junpei, hold on. In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenryoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Alright, let's go, buddy. Can't wait to get out of here and get back to my, grandpa video games.
You mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. Being too loud, Quark. I can't let anyone else know about my Sonic Adventure collection. So, back when I played through, Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney 4, there is
Yep.
a case in that where Trucy, like, it is a running joke / subplot that someone stole Trucy's underwear that were out to dry, who's like their like
Yes.
14-year-old daughter, so it's really gross. So playing through it with CJ and another friend, we just replaced the word panties with, I do want to say it was Sonic Adventure 2, or maybe it was Sonic maybe it was Sonic 06 or something like that. It was a specific video game.
That's fun.
It did make it a lot funnier. Back to the comedy store for more milk.
Did Discord cut that off?
Yeah, I did.
It was not important.
You're finally done. You were taking so long, I hopped off for a little nap. Oh, for... Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired. Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So, I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise, well, do you really need me to spell it out? Get it? That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, How do you get more BP? We go into the OL.
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look, we've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether. But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room. But there are only 6 rooms. Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes! What do we do after we go into the room? Play a game. Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game.
Wait. What's Ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands instead of favoring the left or the right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who's duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way. Then what's the nonary game? Ah, that refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one.
You know, that's what every visual novel needs, is more minigames.
I agree.
They're really
Makes
iterating
sense.
on the original concept.
Like hell. This shit is confusing. Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.? You arrogant little bastard! Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it now. Could I have y'all on to the A room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. And we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Hurry up and get in there.
Hi, Miles. Okay.
He's just mad there isn't a dog in this game.
Sigma does kind of seem like a dog person.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
Opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Was this fucking Survivor?
Let's see.
Hold on. I can do it in a Sigma voice. Wait, is this Survivor? This game's got a
Fucking-
time limit too?
Zero rips off the mask. It turns out I'm Jeff Probst. I'm here posting. Survivor. Yeah, wait, what's my Jeff Preston? Survivor Zero Escape Edition.
I think Sam Reich could do a Zero Escape game.
That seems true.
Alright, the only way to win is by learning. The only way to learn is by playing.
And the only way to begin is by beginning. So without further ado, let's begin. Thanks, Verena. It's way worse. They have to vote on fandom tournament brackets on Twitter. Wait.
something wrong?
No. Nothing. There's no one here.
Wait, what are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, let's get inside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Yes, good old elevator. Who doesn't miss elevator? Right,
We all
Sigma?
love elevator.
Looks just like the elevator we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That's green?
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it.
The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please push the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. I don't want to be stuck in here for 40 minutes with you. You stupid asshole. We're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh. Really?
And I'm not playing a rock, paper, scissors tournament. Yes, really. Ugh. Don't just push buttons.
Hey. Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now.
I didn't think this could get worse, but Zero in here too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation. Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way, too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Yeah, no shit, Zero.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Tinmioldi. And Bio and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all. First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it, do you? All you guys have to do is just pick one of those easy options. Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow, so I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they, and you all get a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin him and stew with some taters.
Potatoes.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose Betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses Ally. Oh, this time you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing Ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose Betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Ugh, boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. On Reddit, we call it everyone sucks here. As the game master, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering at the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between Ally or Betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points or lose 2 points or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually there's a little bit more, but I just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now, it'll be okay. 30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait, that took fucking 10 minutes?
Anyway, I've got to hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait till the last minute. You've got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
I hate these fucking games so much. Mac, hi, I'm Mac speaking right now. I hate these fucking
This
games
is
so
like
much.
The original Prisoner's Dilemma. Like, the point values are a little bit more weighted towards, like, allying. Like, betraying isn't a huge advantage over allying. So it seems like it would be pretty easy to just always choose ally. But, you know, this is a video game.
Yep. What are we gonna do?
About the 8B game? Or about
Yep.
UBO?
Fuck off. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's kind of a tough call. This is really an interesting game. It seems like it's based on the Prisoner's Dilemma.
I know what the prisoner's dilemma is, but I'm going to pretend I don't.
Yeah, you never heard of it?
I
It's a thought
have.
experiment that
Don't
uses
worry about it.
game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's see, Apple Banana has committed a serious crime.
These fruit are so cute. I don't even know why we're using them as an example.
Really
I
good.
just gave them the first names that I thought of. They don't mean anything.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going. This is for the benefit of the audience. So, not me. I'm good.
So, the detective shows up. He visits the cell, tells them both exactly the same thing. It's a very good Twitter banner, mighty Jared.
Yes, it is.
It goes something like this. And you can both,
Both clam up. Oh, sorry.
This is Fi doing a detective voice. You can both clam up, if that's what you want. We got enough to put both of you in this llama for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there and tell me everything, I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but it ain't your problem, right? Of course, he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. Probably wondering what happens if both of you confess. Well, I can shave a little time off for saving me the trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So what's it gonna be, punk? You're gonna give me what I want? You're gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. Wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Did you like my storytelling? Did I do a good
The
job?
storytelling was very good. Yeah, thanks.
Would you rather be apple or banana?
I think I'd definitely rather be banana.
What would you
And
do
this
if your
does
bananas
not-
choose?
This does not say anything about repressed desires whatsoever. Just so that we're both clear on that.
Oh god, there is a piece of lore about this game that, well, there'll be a moment in the actual game where it comes up. But
Yeah,
There's some Uchikoshi lore.
we'll
about Sigma
get
and
there. Don't worry.
bananas.
Me stumbling into accidental Uchikoshi lore.
You love to see it. I'm still that good.
Well, If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut. Oh, I fucking. Okay, fine, whatever. And the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend... If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
The banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, you'll both end up serving 10 years. You get it?
This is the reason why I don't like this shit.
If you both
Because I
trusted
get
each
turned
other.
around.
Mm-hmm.
If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made a decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna have to spend 8 more years in prison.
This is why I want to pick ally/stay silent every time because that just feels right to me as a whatever. In this case, ally feels right to me as being a good person, and stay silent is just like whatever.
Uh-huh.
In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. Do you see now? The AB game, it is just the prisoner's level with different numbers.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2.
Why
But if we don't trust each other...
Why I Ran Sucks, the visual novel.
Look, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for the moment that all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
Well, 0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what do we want to do to beat him?
Well, we'd all want to ally with each other, right?
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our point totals be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so... 18 points.
Okay, now let's say that one of the pairs chooses betray.
The pair who picked betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. This is some crazy math. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4 is 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And it'll eventually impact them negatively too.
Yeah, at the end of the day, what this boils down to is that once again, they have not said clearly that it is possible for everyone to leave because that will encourage infighting.
I think in this one it's much more clear that we could all leave. At least to me.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. Have we talked about the mechanics of the 9 door yet? Other than you need 9 points to open it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. It was last weekend.
We
I
know
just can't
that
remember whether we did or not.
we know that only the person who gets the points can go through it, or else you'll get penalized.
Yes.
That's all we know
And it
so
only
far.
opens once.
Oh yeah, and it only opens once. But I don't think there was a limit to one person going through the door. It's just you can only go through the door if you have 9 points.
Yeah, you can only go through if you have 9 points, and you can only open the door once. So
Yep.
only the people who have 9 points when the door opens can go through it.
Yeah, ultimately no one benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you. We all have to act off of rash emotions. That comes perfectly naturally to me, Fi.
Okay, I think I get it. I was just gonna pick ally anyway, don't worry about it.
No. Actually, I mean the opposite.
What?
Well, if you're gonna make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Hold on a second. We just had a whole conversation where you explained to me why ally was the more logical choice.
No, I didn't. It's not
gaslighting you.
Solution. It's a prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you have to make is that for that outcome isn't a rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. It's a dilemma. If we choose ally, and then Alice does too, then yes, it's great. All 3 of us get 2 points. That'd be ideal. And it would help everyone. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. If that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Unless we can be certain that Alice is going to choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to pick betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain.
You know, it would be really optimal if we had something like a morphogenetic field right now.
Morphogenetic what? Anyway,
Don't
we gotta
worry
be
about
rational
it.
Here. It'd be great to make the right choice, but we can't. We have to make the wrong choice. We have to make the objectively wrong decision here. That's the only right thing we can do.
Is this going to be a point where I can choose an option? Is it going to let me?
We'll find out.
Hey. Did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen.
Are you not paying attention or anything?
Do you know something?
Didn't we get this explained already, Betty?
You do know something. What are you hiding?
Nothing.
I don't think they explained that this would happen if your BP hit 0.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met.
It takes one to know one.
Legit. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero. No, you stupid bitch.
I'm
Objection!
working
What was
with
this about the
Phi.
morphogenetic field? Anyway, what about you?
Huh?
Are you working for Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? Have you done this before? This hardly seems normal.
Come on, I can ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. I'm the only one who's allowed to change the subject here. Maybe you do actually know me.
Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you before in my life.
You don't sound so confident about that, do you, bud?
Huh.
Objection!
Huh! Oh, it's a Higurashi loop. Sorry to the gamers in the chat who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I watched most of Higurashi Go today.
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't love a good Higurashi loop? Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it.
Oh, that one said solo.
Well, but before it ends, just wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
That's so fucking Akane and 999.
Goodbye.
Ouch.
Glomp.
Oh, God.
You know, I really do want to see this in the 2D sprites again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Exploded.
Explosion.
God. Phi.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man, that flash is
Let's
so
go, I
good.
guess.
Knowing where this game goes, the things that if you know what to look for, you're like, oh shit. We had hits for
Yeah.
that this early. It's so good.
All right.
So fucking good.
Yeah, cool. I'm fucking here with it. Let's go.
Fucking
Sick.
go.
What the fuck was that?
Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. That was not the morphogenetic field. Anyway,
Definitely not.
Anyway, what's wrong? I can't believe they've been trapped in the Mall of America this entire time.
I saw
What did you see?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, okay, Sigma, chill. Calm down.
Do I start crying?
What's this about bombs?
That's really
You can't just
funny.
start talking about bombs out of nowhere.
Oh, my head hurts.
What is it now?
Hey, called it.
Oh, migraines fucking suck, man. I'm sorry.
Migraines fucking suck.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room too.
Yeah, I just have like these low-grade migraines all the time. It didn't just hurt though. It felt like it was gonna explode. Like my head was the bomb.
Oh, do I need to examine your scalp for bombs?
No, don't worry
Are
about
you
it.
alright?
I think so.
Here, look. Just take a chill pill, let me do the AB game. Let's not have you interfere with it.
Ah, Sigma moment number 4. This bitch.
Oh, do we get the counter up? Do we get the counter up, PB?
Oh shoot, I forgot to do a counter.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
okay.
We're gonna write that
When we
down.
take a break, I
I'm-
will get our Sigma moment counter.
Yeah, I'm putting it on.
I'm putting this in chat. Or I'm putting this in our group chat.
Mm-hmm. It's going into my notes doc that I keep up all the time.
I can't type.
I'm trying to do Fi's mouth here, and I just cannot do it justice. I cannot turn my mouth horizontal or vertical.
It's difficult.
I think I got it, but
Sure, why not, buddy? Why not? I shouldn't have worried. That way you cannot fuck up this betrayal that we're about to do.
Fi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. Did we pick a choice? Did we make a choice?
Not yet.
The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out?
Soparil.
I was gonna say Soparil's a hell of a drug. It had seemed real.
I don't think
though.
it's a spoiler to say that Soparil is a running theme in this game.
I mean, we
Oh,
already
I
have it
mean-
introduced even.
I mean,
I don't think they
yeah.
said it was Soparil, but it was very clearly Soparil.
They did.
Oh,
They
did
said
say
it was Soparil Beta.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have been fucking surprised. We're in the same goddamn universe. It's the nonnery game.
Uh-huh. It's the world where they use Soparil to knock people out.
Yeah,
And it
exactly.
never has any adverse side effect. It's great.
No, never.
Talk to your
No.
physician.
Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. I mean, hey, if you can have Schrodinger's girl in 999, we can have fucking time travel prophecy fragment hopping. Seeing
Yeah.
the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Don't worry about it, dude.
I hate to break it to you, Mac, but actually you just described Zero Time Dilemma, not First Use Last Reward, so...
Wait, what?
Get back to us in like 6 months. Don't worry, you forget things.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I do.
I think I missed it too. Wow.
You just said
How's fun?
time fragment hopping.
We'll
That's
see.
Higurashi.
That's Higurashi
That's
as well.
Higurashi. You're thinking of Higurashi, Hebe. Sorry.
You're right, I'm thinking of Higurashi.
Sorry for random Higurashi spoilers in your fucking Zero Escape streams.
Hey, Higurashi
viewers.
is remarkably hard to spoil, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
yes
is
and no.
kind of wild, given everything that happens during it.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, this game is similar. Like, yes, there are a few big reveals in Higurashi that, if you have them spoiled for you, will change how you experience them. But there's so much else that also happens.
Yeah. Yep, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anyway, things like this didn't happen.
I was just tired. The stress of the nonnery game was probably getting to me more than Fi thought.
Yeah, Sigma, you're just being a little hysterical.
You know what the prescription for hysteria is, Sigma? Oh no, that's another trademark Sigma moment.
Oh my god.
That doesn't
was
go on the counter
tired.
because that wasn't the game.
No,
was
that
you.
was Mac. That was Mac. That was not Sigma. I was tired and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable.
Strolling into the death game 15 minutes late, saying stuff to everyone, letting the door lock behind you. That
Hi,
is
Neil.
a certified Charlie Kelly move.
Yeah.
I feel like that has happened in... That has definitely happened in at least one episode of It's Always Sunny. Yeah, like when the whole gang is quarantined in the bathroom. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. Yeah.
But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine?
What if she said glomp as she hugged me, actually?
She definitely did. What if it hadn't been a hallucination, but a flashback? But a flashback flash forward is starting to make my head
What
hurt
if-
worse.
Is this...
I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Is this an arrival situation?
I got really sleepy.
Actually, really, the move here for someone who actually did a death game, that's a Kamida move. Hey guys, yeah, I did lock the door behind us to go into the death game, but that was so we could go through it and go have some personal growth. Anyway, 5 minutes remain until the
Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes.
We're looking at you, Sigma, taking a nap on the floor.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline is passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Okay. Okay. What the hell was that?
Yes, this is our first vote versus Alice. It has taken us an hour to get all that the workings of the Ambidex game explained. The good news is this is an hour we can zoom through on every single future playthrough.
Yeah,
At least all
say,
of the zero
I was
explanation, because that's always exactly
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, this is definitely a bit that you can... Sorry, I am standing up. I don't know how that's affecting my audio quality.
Yeah, you're
Be
fine.
pretty normal.
Okay, great.
Look, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then we're going to have to ally, and I really want to betray Alice, okay? Look, you cannot trust someone who shows up in a death game not wearing a shirt. Look, do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're going to do, which is betray Alice, obviously. It's the right choice, Sigma. I guess I will let you think about this, because you're having, like, premonitions and shit. If you've got, like, some latent psychic powers and they're just unlocking now, then I should probably trust you.
Well, the thing about the premonition that I just had is that it didn't really give me any answer either direction
Sigma,
about
Sigma,
which one I should
Sigma,
pick.
look me. Ally or betray? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Look, I didn't say we should. I just don't think we have a choice.
That's the same thing.
I thought it was completely different. The former's an active opinion, the latter's just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah, but also I'm not going to let this blood be on my hands, so I'm putting it in your lap. Sorry.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? Yeah, the game's called Zero Escape. I kind of could have seen that coming.
Yeah, we die. If our BP drops to 0, we die. You know, in this case, BP standing for blood pressure. Generally, if your blood pressure's 0, you're dead. But also, in this case, it stands for for bracelet points. I want to say badge points. I really want it to be badge points. Why couldn't they have been badges, not bracelets?
Harder to get you with a needle and a badge, I think.
Easier to
Not
take a badge
true.
off.
Depends on the type of badge.
It's easier to take a badge off because if you have the badge on the left side of your chest over your heart, boom, right into the heart. Done.
That's true.
Anyway, if our BP drops to 0, the needles on our bracelets will go dunk and shoot us full of bad juice, and we die.
Are you sure?
Hey, you want to try it?
No.
Do you want to
very
test it to
much
find out?
no. How the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it, so how do you know?
You know what I would love is either a Zero Escape kart racing game or a Zero Escape fighting game.
I've been formulating a Zero Escape fighting game for like a few years now. I'm never gonna make it, but I have.
There is an Umineko fighting game, which is extremely funny to me.
That one's really good.
I have never tried it, but I know that exists. That it's just like, what? How?
Yeah, that makes sense, though. I think it would be really funny if there was a Higurashi fighting game. Sorry, I'm fucking Higurashi pilled right now.
I think
There should
Higurashi,
be.
you'd have to do like Puyo Puyo Tetris. It would have to be competing in games, you know, in mini games, or Mario Party.
yeah, no,
It'd be
you're
Higurashi
so
Mario
right.
Party. It'd be Higurashi Mario Party, where
Higurashi Mario Party.
where the person who's
That'd
in
be
last
really good.
place
And you can
comes down with
cheat.
Hinamizawa syndrome and can start killing the other players.
Yeah!
All right, that's a board game that I should start working on.
Yes! Holy shit, that's really good.
All right. Anyway, I don't know.
Anyway, we just had a big reveal.
I mean, I feel like it was relatively obvious that bad things happen when your BP hits 0. Otherwise, this game doesn't really have stakes. Look, I don't know how I know, it makes game design logic to me sense. And like, if there's no penalty for us to go into 0 BP, then this game doesn't really work.
Higurashi Dokapon Kingdom. Yes! That's it! There it is!
It's just this feeling I've got that's like, what's gonna happen, okay? I guess you could
Oh,
call
come
it,
on, that again?
premonition?
You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Hey, another one!
Well,
Wait, did you see it?
what?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What the hell are you talking about?
You definitely did. Stop sounding so sus.
Oh, in my head, she sounds exactly like a Tim Robinson in a I Think You Should Leave sketch character there. What? No! You sound like a crazy person the first time, too!
Then you haven't.
Okay, Sigma, we've got like a minute left. Are you okay? I think there's something seriously wrong with you.
There's a lot wrong with me. This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. Just hit a button and move on with your life, Sigma. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree. Ugh.
Are you hungry, Sigma? Hey, Sigma! 1 minute remains until the Ambidex game polling closes. Sigma! Hey,
Sigma.
It's almost time. So, come on, man. I don't want any blood on my hands. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't gonna do it, guess I'll...
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
And you're gonna choose betray like I want you to, right? Even though I'm making this choice your choice, so if you do choose betray, it's not my
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, I'll pick it. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away, button pusher boy.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. Ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Alright, Mac, what's it gonna be?
You're gonna make me pick it?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you made your feelings pretty clear. And... yeah, both choices are good.
Newbie's choice.
Newbie's choice.
Yeah.
Nine of Neil's in chat thinks that we should pick ally first.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one that I want to pick, because...
I think I almost certainly picked ally my first playthrough.
I did too.
I want to pick ally first. It's bumming me out that I know that I'm probably going to get bad endings first, but whatever, it's fine.
I mean,
This is what I get.
there's a lot of bad endings to get, okay?
I know.
You're not gonna thread the needle this first time through. I don't think it's possible.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I don't even know anything about the endings. I don't know anything about this game besides what's already happened. Like, I know nothing. So, like, I know that I'm not going to thread the needle. It just feels... This is why I don't play a lot of visual novels. Alright, hit ally.
Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I just
Result?
don't like bad endings.
Mm-hmm.
But the bad endings in this one are interesting. And also,
I
That's
like
true.
no, it's not even that. I like interesting bad endings.
also
It's just
all
like
of the endings are tied to different characters. Like, they're all named after different characters, so you have to get bad
Right.
endings to learn the backgrounds and, like, the details of different characters.
yeah.
So
No,
think
for
of it
sure.
that way.
Listen. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know. I just don't like bad things happening.
Of course.
Which is wild given the kind of person that I am when I'm writing. But
And
like
also,
whatever.
you said you watched 15 episodes of Higurashi today, but
yeah,
you don't
well,
like bad things happening.
I don't like the bad things happening when that's the way that it ends, right? Like
That's fair.
But none of
if
the
I
endings
know
are.
that it's going to like pull back around, there's a reason why I have never. I mean, you shouldn't do a no mercy route of Undertale, right? There's a
Uh-huh.
reason why I've never even considered doing a no mercy route of Undertale because the thought of even like like I couldn't even like do it once.
Mhm.
I think once I accidentally killed a Toriel and I was like, no.
Oh, the game tricks you into killing
no.
Toriel. It makes your last attack against her do way more damage than all your other attacks, so it really
No,
naturally
but I
tricks you
don't
into
even
doing
attack
it.
her. I wouldn't even attack her. Like it doesn't even like
Absolutely.
I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. That's my mom. So it's like it's a personal gripe.
She
I
like
don't.
actively tries to not hit you with her attacks. I remember when CJ first played through Undertale, she also accidentally killed Toriel and then immediately save scummed it. Whereas I just went forward with it and like did everything else perfectly. It's like, oh boy, and now I get to replay the whole game to get the pacifist ending.
I don't. Why did I agree to play this game then? Because my friends are excited about it.
And because
I'm
we're still
excited.
having a good
I
time.
think we'll have a fun time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, and the thing is that I know that at the end of it all, I know that when I reach the end of the game, there'll be a cool, fun, true
Mhm.
ending, regardless of whether or not it's a good ending.
Also, the other thing here is Sigma's just enough of an asshole compared to Junpei that watching bad things happen to him is a little bit of comedy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like he
That's super
kind
fair.
of like earns some of his own bad endings.
Well, because I have this thing about playing Fiasco, right? Where I had to like teach myself when I was playing Fiasco that if I wanted to find any enjoyment out of the game, I couldn't play a character who I didn't want to see bad things happen
No,
to.
that's how Fiasco
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
Because it invariably the first time I played Fiasco, actually, I played it with a character who I was like being really positive with, and she still ended up with this like horrible ending that I didn't know what to do with.
Mhm.
And then the second time when I played it for the death game session that we ran, I specifically made a character that I was like, I am ready for this character to fucking die. And then she didn't, but like whatever. I was still like, all right, I know going into this game that this character is going to have bad things happen to them, and that's chill and fine. As opposed to like, and with 999, like because I threaded the needle accidentally and I got the true ending before I got any of the like super bad endings. I was like, okay, I know how the good ending goes for this character, so I can watch this guy get stabbed in the back and know that that like everything turns out fine actually.
Mhm.
Yeah. Matt
Like
Neal's-
I'm definitely like I love bad endings after I know what the good ending is. Like that's kind of the way that I go.
Yeah.
Nine of
Well, I
Neal's
hope
in
we
the
can get
chat
some
is
good endings
here.
for you at first.
And I completely agree with them that the third game will be more tonally bleak than these first two. Like these first couple, like they have some like Saw elements to them, but in the end, there's also a lot of adventure and hope, and it's like a little bit more in the realm of like Danganronpa even, where like bad things happen, but also through the power of friendship and teamwork, we're trying to make the best of a bad situation. Except for a few
Okay.
actually bad actors. The third game is more like a Saw movie.
Yeah, okay, Zero Time Dilemma gonna definitely end up more on the Higurashi scale of cool. Yeah, I can totally vibe with that. If I know shit like that going in, I'm content, right? Like I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm chill.
Yeah. I think yeah. It's
No, Jacqueline, what do you want to say?
I don't know. I think that is broadly true, but I don't think it's something to be prepared for, but it's not like I feel like it's not overly so. I feel like people overstate it.
I feel like
with
the thing that was
CTD.
very different for me in the third game is that characters find weapons relatively frequently.
Uh-huh.
In the first 2 games,
Sick.
that is like rare, and it's like a big deal when someone has a knife or a gun.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, it really does feel more like Chekhov's gun than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Sick. No, that's great. Like I said before, like if I know that shit going in, I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. I can tune my my paradigm going into it to be like, okay, this is gonna be a different experience. This is gonna be more bleak, more like a Saw movie. I'm like, cool, yeah, all right, I can vibe with it. Oh yeah, no, I getcha. Yeah, I definitely had to put myself into this like mental headspace while I was watching Higurashi because it usually like crosses every single one of my lines.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, I wanna like experience this thing that my friends really like, so I am going to like grit my teeth and like know that this is going to cross all of my lines and still and I found a lot of enjoyment in it, even though it definitely is super fucked up.
All right, should we get back at it?
Give me 1 second to turn my light on and then yes.
And then I want to take a break in a few minutes to go grab some dinner for myself. But let's go
Yeah,
look at our
I might
results
also-
first.
Yeah, I might also swap which computer I'm on, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'll be right back.
As Sigma runs towards the board. What the hell were you thinking?
Alright, I'm back. Ugh!
Sigma, what
Welcome
the
back.
hell were you thinking? Did you hear? Were you listening to me in there at all?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
that's not rational, dumbass.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Tiggy, Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
All right, let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Any,
Maybe I'll regret it, but like, whatever, I'll cut the route short.
any predictions on who, if anyone, chose Betray?
Dio definitely did, let's be real.
Let's see, it was Dio and Quark are a pair. Do you think that that pair chose Betray then?
Yes.
I think they were against Luna, or were they against Tenmyoji? They were against Tenmyoji, I think, right?
They were against
Sounds
Tenmyoji.
right.
And then
I
it
think
was-
I
Yeah.
think Clover and
Painful.
Kay may also have chosen Betray.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock.
I think
And the
Alice could go either way, legit.
next game. Yeah, she's bisexual. Round
But-
one. The results. If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Like, Alice was Clover's bioawakening, right?
You think it didn't happen earlier?
You're right. Maybe that was already true. Maybe she's just her queer role model. Maybe that's more what it is.
Yeah. No, you know what it was? You know who it was? Yeah, I love that.
Hell yeah.
You know who it fucking was? It was
Betray.
fucking
Oh.
Lotus.
Ally. Betray.
She
We got
did.
screwed.
She did. I kind of thought she was going to too. I will also say this would be a moment in a personal playthrough. I would fucking save Scumness.
Do you want
Straight
to?
up and down.
Yeah, we can save scum this if you want.
We can go back and try the other choice or something if you want.
Mhm. If you want to see what that route does first.
Wait, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck it, let's save Scum it.
All right, let's just get to the end of this discussion, maybe. Or do you just want to jump back right now?
Will it let us do
Yeah,
that?
it'll let us. We'll
Yeah.
just go to the flowchart.
Okay. Let's just do it now. I just want to see.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, okay. See, okay, so here's my thing. I thought that branch was the second door.
No.
Nope.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I assumed that branch. When we looked at the flowchart last time, I assumed that branch was the second door. All right, hit that betray button. Let's go.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
fucking go.
Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Yeah, there's no saves coming in this game. It is just jumping around the timeline.
Oh, be careful about the all skip.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Shoot. Alright. Sigma starts here.
I did the right thing, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You were right there. You watched me choose betray.
Oh, well, I was kind of rooting for it, you know? I kind of made that decision too. That's what this game is.
Yo, what's up? Siggy, Fido, hey.
If it would be like if we were still playing like pre-remaster 999 where you have to like
Yeah.
actually save scum it, right?
And
Like
we're about to go to an ad break too. Let me see if we can get these results up before the ad break starts, and then take our break.
Betray, ally. Ally. Betray. Ally.
yeah, okay. I told you she could go either way.
Yep.
Yep.
I was so the only one I was really wrong about was Geo.
Yeah.
I guess Quark kind of overruled there.
This is the first,
Yeah, we got the nice group in the middle.
This is the first moment of this game where I was like, okay, I'm fucking in. What the fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah, why would she make a different decision?
Uh-huh. How could she possibly make a different decision? What the fuck is happening here?
That's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
All right, let's take a 5-minute break, and so I can grab some dinner and then get back, and I guess we can choose which branch of the timeline we want to go down now.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I am also going to switch the computer that I'm on, so I'm going to have worse audio quality when we come back.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Agency here. It whips. It fucking whips.
Alright, we are audible again.
Hi.
Scary.
And give me one moment to get a Sigma moment counter up.
I'm too scared of the Twitch audience, PB. I can't do it.
Wait,
God.
Why are they so scary?
They could vote betray, and
Oh no, you're right. Shit.
we should betray first.
Okay, yeah, we have
In
to vote
case-
betray first.
It's just a defensive maneuver.
Uh-huh. How does that work?
How do we vote betray? In stream.
Oh, yeah.
No, I start banning people, I guess. These are the only ways I can think of.
Are we sure? Oh, we're gonna have to shrink the fuck out. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, Sigma moments 4.
There we go.
That
Yeah.
is where we're at, right?
That is where we're at. That's how
If
many we've
If I
had.
spend a little bit more time, I could tie it to a key to increment it by hitting a key, but for now I'm just going to do it through OBS.
For
since there won't be
now,
that
we
many.
can do it manually. Yeah, that's fine.
You're right, I should give y'all a Twitch poll. to
Actually,
betray.
yeah, hold on a second. I could do
Oh,
that.
you got that, Mark? Alright, awesome.
Maybe.
Yeah, please do.
Where the fuck? I don't remember how to do. Hold on. Oh, I need to go to mod view, I think, in order to do it.
Oh.
That is fun. Ambidex game of emotes.
Yeah, that is very fun.
Alright. Let's see. I guess the other thing we need to choose now is, Mac, which timeline do we want to go down first?
Let's go down this one first.
Where
I
we
think.
betrayed Alice?
Yeah,
All
let's do this one first.
You ready to deal with Alice being mad at you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, damn it! You did not have to say that to me.
I mean, did you think she was not going to be mad?
I mean, I don't really know what I thought. I guess.
She might not. I mean, she might be, but she could be like, that was a smart decision. It's hard to, we don't really know her that well at this point, I guess.
That's true, you're right.
Yeah, that's
She could
really
be
the
like,
thing.
huh, yeah, game respect game. Also, it does leave us with more total points in the game.
It's true.
And it only puts us 3 sweet points away from getting out.
The thing for me that I'm looking at, right, is like, here's the way that I was weighing it in my head. Either we put ourselves at 6,
Uh-huh.
or we put Alice at the same level where she and Clover can get out together.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. That's a good point.
These are the ways that I think about these things.
Alright. We're gonna stick with this timeline then.
Yes.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Did you just slap us? Yeah. Ouch.
I guess I deserve that. Oh, you got an arm on you, huh?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to call you a hun. That's probably a little bit too friendly, wasn't it?
Don't you realize what you've done?
Yeah, of course. We chose betray.
That
Hence,
was
the slaps.
Sigma.
Well,
Right?
okay, I think that was enough.
1,000 times wouldn't be enough. I don't think you understand just how bad this is.
I'm sorry.
This
I
isn't
think
the
I'm
kind of thing you can just apologize for.
Then what am I supposed to do?
The fact that you're even asking that question is insane. How stupid are you?
He is pretty dumb.
She's mad.
Hey, Alice, why did you choose Ally anyway?
Can you even hear yourself? It's almost like you're saying I'm the idiot for choosing Ally.
We didn't say that.
Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma?
I've heard too much about the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, with like apple and banana.
Then why, for fuck's sake, did you choose betray? We all get out of here quickest if everyone chooses ally. Any idiot can see that. So, why did you...
And it's very funny how mad she is, knowing that if we picked ally, she would have picked betray.
Yeah, it's great! This whips!
Quantum conflict.
I know you just said not to apologize, but I really do feel terrible.
Yeah, hey Thigma, I
knew
dare
it
you
was
to not say I'm sorry.
I don't... Is... The implications of what you just said, PB. Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Fi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off.
Alice stormed off.
Yeah, this is not good for it.
She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed her right through the heart. Baby girl, in another universe, you picked the opposite choices. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. I had no idea that you would choose ally.
There's no way I'd choose betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover? Because if so,
Oh my
gross.
god. Look at his double hands over his face.
What? No! No! God! What the fuck do you think I am, a dirty old man? That's not... No, that's gross! What the fuck, dude?
Well, what is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. Clover, that's your big sister you're talking about. The only way it makes sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then, huh?
Duh! Are you senile?
He's so mean.
Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago? The last time I did that, he tried to kill me, my brother, and all of our friends.
You know what? That's fair.
Wait a minute, no, I think 7 was the right choice.
I've been burned before. Don't give me this shit.
Okay, fair enough. Say no more. I just didn't think it would hurt this much.
Poor guy.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I think I missed a line there.
Yeah. You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? Yeah, I give off that vibe sometimes, I get it. Yes, I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this alright. Yeah, that's Ten Miyoji right here. Surprisingly nice guy. I guess figure that the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio? Yeah. Exactly.
This man wanted to choose betray so bad. Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. Good for them.
No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same.
I do love how Dio was pretty much immediately, I was like, oh, this guy's going to betray us as soon as he can.
He just
And
looks
it's
like such a
so
shithead.
clear from the start. Like, the game's not even gonna try to make that a twist. It's just like, yeah, no, look at this guy, he sucks.
Mind you, he hasn't
It'll
done
be a-
it yet.
It'll be a twist if he doesn't betray us.
Yeah, legit. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero. When does the next round start? What makes you think we'll be having another round? Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? Well, it's impossible without a second round. Right, guys? Right?
Yeah, I guess you've got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So let me just close them.
Yeah. There we go.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now you have to look for cards with moons on them. So, how many times do you have to play the AB game? I don't know. As many times as you need to? It's anybody's guess how long it'll go, but I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets to 9 BP?
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning, losing points. After all, if there's nobody with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Fuck off. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah, so...
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What the fuck?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want. That's not what you told us. Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
And explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So it's scanning the bracelets then?
Wow, one of the twists of 999 this early?
Yeah, they just
Damn.
he just fucking tweeted it out.
Ding, ding, ding. As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are.
Hold on a minute, you're giving me a headache. Do these things even come off?
Why is that one? Hold on. Why is that one yellow?
I don't know. It's
We don't have to
interesting.
kill our friends. We just have to cut their arms off.
Oh,
Never mind. That was a stupid question. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yes, they do indeed. Then how do I take it off? Well, there's two ways. The first is you get the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself. What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya?
your heart has to drop to 0. Your heart
What's the
has to
second
drop to
way?
0.
Oh, B.O. I think you already know. What? Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet? Of course I do. Oh. Well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
Niels, 0 third. Kill your friends! Kill your friends! Kill your friends!
You die. I do
Zero
like how
trying to-
specifically Zero's positioning it here.
Yeah.
Zero the Third's positioning here as like the fucking low tier god. All you have to do is kill yourself now.
Yeah, no, Zero's trying real hard to get banned from future Twitch.
God,
Whatever this is streaming
fuck.
to. Either that or just get along with everyone else in the COD lobby.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. You know what an electrocardiogram is, right?
Fucking what?
That's the thing about technically it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium. But you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with a little light that goes beep, 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 beep when someone dies on a TV show.
That's so funny!
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So when the signal goes away,
Well, the lock on the bracelet releases, right?
yup. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off.
Okay, but
Yeah,
Zero,
Zero
what if I
really
do just
is
cut someone's
just
arm
saying-
off? Like, what then? Like, what if we approach this as like as a saw trap? What then?
It's a good
Zero
question.
really is saying kill your fucking friends.
Yeah.
I would like this. I'm not gonna force this to be a murder game, but I'd really like it if this became a murder game.
If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see the few of them come off during the next round.
Yikes.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yup. What do you mean? Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
I
There.
wasn't programmed to be evil, but I was programmed to find this really, really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty clear,
that's
right?
it.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmioldi or Alas. One or the other.
Yikes.
Or it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die? I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
Oh, Alice is really gonna kill us now that she knows
Yeah.
this.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy.
Oh, I feel
Full mark.
so much worse now. So, if I had been right, how had she known before 0 told us?
It was just a good guess, okay? Huh, I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier? Sorry. Sorry isn't going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them. Well, is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules. I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Yeah. I guess so. Huh. Funny how that works out.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. Baby game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door.
I have a question about that, actually.
Yes.
Does it have to be 9 or could it be 10?
It could be 10.
Okay, it just has to be above.
Greater
It
than
just has to be 9 or above.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had that
because
stated.
it would totally fuck you up if you did this first round and then you had to get to exactly 9.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't be able to, actually.
No rules about how many people can go through the door, so everyone can escape. The secondary doors can be opened by any number of people as long as you have the right bracelets. Bracelets unlock when you leave or when your heart stops. At 0 BP, guess what? Your heart stops.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors to be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3, red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow. But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. Looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
Yeah, it looks like Luna and I both changed. The icon from a solo to a pair. I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Yep. Poor Clover and I are cyan.
Oh, you lost the voice changer there real quick.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs, and Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change? Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Yeah, it depends on this fucking flowchart.
No rules or anything.
No, it depends on a flowchart.
Now, with all that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
I love that we get sad music for this.
Yeah, you're right, Kay. That is wild. I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
Wait, Jacqueline, can you read what Niels just put in chat in the fucking 0 the 3rd voice?
Let me see. So random, I promise.
Thank you.
I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Yeah, suckers.
Fucking papyrus ass you.
As if I'd cry over you dummies.
Oh god. What the fuck? You fucking dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy. And so ends the saga of Jacqueline Azero III.
Damn.
Now, some may be thinking that this is a loss, but it's actually a gain because now I can take a drink of water and recover my throat a little bit.
I do kind of want to pull the so random I promise as a fucking voice clip. I think that was very funny.
Thank you. That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on the little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Unfortunately, he's digital. I'm keeping that as Sigma's line there. I think that's funnier than what he actually says, which is stupid.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
Oh, PB, the voice changer might be cutting out for us now.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of it.
PB?
Hello, PB?
PB?
I can see your cursor moving.
Yeah, you're definitely moving. I don't know if we can't hear you anymore. Hello? I know that they're trying to fix it.
Absolutely.
Hello?
Oh, no.
No, PB. Oh, yikes.
Hi.
Can hear you now. Yep.
Absolutely. Okay.
out.
No.
Hello? Okay.
Hi.
Hello?
Alright, there we go. That's way too loud on stream. There we go. Alright.
I'm gonna turn you down
For
a
some
little bit in
reason,
Discord as well.
yeah, I had to turn myself down a little bit in OBS too. For some reason, my good microphone just decided to stop working. I don't know if that has to do with the voice changer I put in, but it's just not getting any input. I bet if I like close my computer and open it again, it would work. But that would mean ending the stream, and we gotta keep streaming. So this will do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
We'll go back to our moonshot. So stream can see. I'll stream video game to you again. And now we're golden. Alright. Technical issues resolved. Yeah, my good microphone's BP hit 0. That is correct. Anyway, let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why am I talking like a noir protagonist? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. Hadn't pissed anybody off, at least not this bad. Didn't know anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. Certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Unfortunately, it seems I just was a visual novel protagonist.
No, he's got more reasons. Keep going.
Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. I don't know if this counts as a Sigma moment.
No, I mean, she was the one who went after him, so.
Yeah.
I don't think that quite counts as a signal, but it's close.
No, yeah, that's I was like, I need to pull the class here. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student with like a weirdly deep voice. There was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game. I sure couldn't see it.
I mean, like, he's a big dude.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got like broad shoulders. He's got a larger frame.
I love the lore drop we're getting here.
Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there.
December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert.
The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Last time I looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was... God fucking damn it.
But wait.
If
If it was 2 a.m. in the morning, that means it's no longer Christmas Eve.
That means
No,
it wasn't almost Christmas. It was Christmas.
It was almost Christmas means that it... No, we can't do this!
Santa had the gun.
Santa had the fucking gun. So, why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing.
Hey, just like my microphone.
Rip.
I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist.
I would love to have a Phoenix Wright game where we're putting the organizer of a death game on trial afterwards.
Yeah,
That'd be
would
awesome.
fast.
Like, talking to survivors, slowly untangling, like, what happened during the game instead of playing through the game itself. Trying to determine who the actual mastermind was after the fact, because they didn't actually solve it during the game.
Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I just think don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye.
All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would be a really good idea.
Damn, 2028 and he's not even getting not even like a TikTok direct message. He got an email.
At any rate, I stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise.
Man, breaking up over email is cold.
It's cold!
That is a fun fanfic concept, Medicare. True crime blogger trying to figure out the events of 999.
Someone has mentioned this fic to me before. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was a relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake.
Alright, Sigma's not a 3 glasses of milk a day guy.
He can
Maybe-
still be a 3 glasses of milk per day, guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a special occasion. What fucking dope. Look at this guy.
Uh-huh.
Slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. Twist the key. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent.
Hmm.
God damn it. You stupid piece of shit. Yeah, once again, Mac is not screaming. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. It was 5 in the morning, so who was around to give me a jump? Console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh?
I realized that I was sitting inside the Shrek 4D ride from Universal Studios.
Okay. He has a mud flap girl silhouette on his shirt.
Yeah, you're right.
He had an
word
anarchy symbol in the
bad.
last shot. I don't know what he's trying to symbolize with just a circle with an X in it.
Is that straight edge? Is he straight edge?
Maybe that's straight edge. If it was more frantically drawn, I'd say it's a Slender Man thing.
He's got the A for anarchy.
Jump. Oh, you're about to get jumped, buddy. Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah, Sigma's never had a real GF, he's just had an email GF.
Just an email, GF.
Now listen, I have to stand up for the rights of email GFs everywhere. We've all
That's fair.
we've all had an email GF.
That feel when email, GF.
What the hell
Fucking
is
Zero
it?
the Third saying you mad earlier. 2012 last game.
Why is my car smoking?
Well, years of false advertising campaigns, and your car is probably over 21 years old at this point, so it can legally go and buy the smokes it wants.
I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires.
Actually, I think Red Seraph is on something here. That Sigma's just an email correspondence with his future VTuber Roshi. But
my God.
I will pose that most email relationships are actually with one's future or past self, and you may or may not know that it's happening. Like one car cat.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put that in my belief system.
Yeah, I'll enter that into my belief system.
Alright.
That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Hi!
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Zero! My vision started to swim as smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. By the way, I will say, I can't wait to find out if that explosion scene that we witnessed happens in a route.
That is
tell
a
me
good
shit.
question. That is a very
Don't
good
tell me
question.
shit. Niels, you're right. Everything's always homestuck. Now, what quadrant was he in with Carcat, do we think?
Spades, always spades.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's always fucking spades. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off.
Alright, where to?
Good question. Let's go to the lounge.
Let's go lounge. I'm so glad we don't have to open doors straight into our faces this time round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I think is going to be really funny?
What?
Is if it turns out that this is, you know how 999 was set on a, what we thought was the replica of a ship, but was in fact just a warehouse in Nevada?
Yeah.
If it turns out that we think we're in a warehouse in Nevada, but we're actually on a ship.
That would be so
That would be
good.
really
That'd be
good.
so
It
good.
would be really funny.
The
I
question
love
of
the
where the
free
fuck
reign.
we are is a very good question for the record. Like, we haven't had a single window or anything yet, you know?
It's one of the most important questions in any death game.
It's where the fuck are we?
I like Neil smiling at me. It's here's the thing. It's something that I like actively don't feel like I need to speculate on, but it's funny.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I'm like, oh, here's an idle thought about that. I'm gonna throw this out into the ether and devote my theorizing to other more important things.
Absolutely. I love this free reign idea in this game that you can just go back into the rooms that you've already gone through. Because
Yeah,
now we
it's
can
great.
just see the other escape rooms.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat? Are you some kind of waitress? Oh god,
It's
okay.
the room
Oh
up
my,
I can take someone, whoever you want.
if you want to take Luna, I'll keep Clover. I don't care.
Okay.
I do love Clover. I do want to keep her. What do you want? What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys.
Sigma walking in like, hey guys, so when you say these things are like for the girlies and the gays, can you include Sigma in that?
Yeah!
Can it be for the girlies and the gays and Sigma?
Oh my god.
So,
I would include him. Maybe.
This is the lounge, huh?
Depends on how many thoughts he manages to keep to himself, you know?
Yeah.
Bar, sofa.
You're being so fucking observant, Sigma. Oh my god.
Oh, eyes
Pick
open,
up!
eyes open.
I feel like I'm in the VIP room. There it is. Can I get you a drink? You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Is that... I think that's a bad idea. Sigma? Sigma. I don't think you should be drinking in the middle of a death game.
No.
Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
Yeah, there we go. See? This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really?
Clover's over here like, man, I was getting wasted during the last death game and that went fine.
It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Also, I think in the Japanese voiceover, she does say she's 20. So they bumped it up a bit just to make it so she wasn't like drinking under 21.
So she wasn't
in
breaking the
English.
law in this death game.
So that she wasn't breaking the law in America in this death game.
Uh-huh.
Clover, I love you. Baby, you're my angel!
Don't mind me just almost falling over, turning on the light in my room.
Oh my god.
You've got a point.
Stigma.
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Have had it the whole time. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it.
Sigma. I have had headaches for 20 fucking years. You do not leave a headache alone. You take painkillers for it. Either ibuprofen, or acetaminophen, or aspirin, or fucking Aleve, whatever fucking works for you, or a prescription of some kind. Do I take my own advice? No, absolutely not.
Guess what?
But should you
Sigma,
leave a headache alone?
let me defend Sigma for a moment here. He probably does keep headache meds around. Guess what? All of them got all their stuff taken when they ended up here.
I mean, yes, I know, but it was just a stupid thing to say.
Absolutely.
God forbid a man say something stupid, huh?
Yeah, God forbid a man say something stupid. We need to... PB, can you tick up the Sigma counter?
Yeah, what are we
It's just like
counting
a
as the
counter.
Sigma moment there?
Oh, the
Anytime
VIP
we're
lounge
mad at
comment.
Sigma, it's a Sigma moment.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not counting the headache one because that's just a personal gripe as somebody who has chronic migraines.
But asking Clover how old she is, making sure she's not underage, yeah, no, that's a Sigma moment.
No, saying that the lounge had 3 ladies and he was getting the VIP treatment is fucked up.
Yes.
We're not
Him
kidding.
him asking if Clover was underage to drink was fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. He can do that.
Anyway, what? You think the headache are gonna be fine?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit before. But I feel fine now, so yeah, just leave it be. Ignore your migraines, everything's fine.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here. Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Your head feels weird?
No. My body feels weird. Like, my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. Is this taking place in a fucking virtual reality? I love the silence that I get here. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore.
Listen, Matt, I'll give you a polite laugh, and that's all I can do.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna get. That's fine. Listen, that's fine. It's very funny that the fucking game that's acronymed VLR might take place in a VR simulate. Whatever. Anyway, that's fine. I am. It's it's not just my arm though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
Soperol has been proven to have no adverse side effects. Any adverse side effects you do experience are caused by interactions with other drugs, which the FDA has not approved.
I every time Niels just puts a fucking smiley face in chat, I just giggle to myself.
What's great is they have that power now, so they can just do it whenever they want.
Yeah, well, technically everybody has the power to just put a smiley face into chat with no other context.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
And it doesn't mean anything at all.
Hey, I'm gonna do it too. This doesn't mean anything at all. That's the wrong face. I love
See, for me,
trying to do that.
it's always that. That's my go-to emoticon.
One of my favorites.
Just because I have a fondness for the letter P.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see. One that I picked up from Homestuck and then haven't used for many years because it's Homestuck, but I still do like is.
Oh, yeah.
I use
That one's
that
classic.
regularly.
That one is
I
classic.
use that regularly.
I used to use the Pfeffrey smile constantly. This is Jacqueline lore I'm dropping. And I nowadays I just do 8 parentheses, and I think people think it's because of my glasses, but it's just short for Pfeffrey.
Also, Jacqueline, when you type UWU, are you saying that as an emoji of doing a big smile, or is that you going ooh? I'm never sure whether you're supposed to pronounce it or not.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So it has become pronounced, but it's also just an emoji.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm emojiing it, but you can also pronounce it. But maybe not to the extent of like, ooh, like...
Uh-huh. Also, do you pronounce it in your head like it is Maria Umineko? Because that's always how I end up hearing it in my head.
Stupid battler. Wait, no, that's Mizuki from Isonium Files. Stupid Date.
I will also say the last time I sent my mom the :?? face, she was like, well, that's an interesting shape that your mouth can take. And I was like, fair enough, Mom. Actually, real quick, I haven't gotten enough of a reaction about this. Real quick, hi, this is your Max Mom Lore Corner. Texted me out of the blue yesterday to say, I had a dream that you were going to law school to become a divorce lawyer?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And I was like, now, what do you think that dream means? And she was like, no fucking clue. Because my mom's dreams all represent a facet of herself. So I'm like, what is your brain trying to tell you?
Yeah. God.
Okay.
I'm blessed
Anyway.
a mom who usually just sends me things about the dogs. Are there pictures or updates about how the dogs are doing?
Oh.
And then a dad who mostly texts about the weather.
Okay, if I went
I-
to law school, I don't think I would become a divorce lawyer specifically. That doesn't sound interesting or fun to me.
No.
Maybe she misinterpreted and you were a divorced lawyer.
I'm gonna tell her that you said that. That's very funny.
Yep. Anyway, good luck in your law school endeavors.
Thanks.
If you go to the
Sarah,
dream law school, then like it's gonna be a lot easier to pass.
Yeah. Sarah, to that point, this was like 5 years ago now, my mom asked me, do you know what Fortnite is? And I said, no. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have a lot of friends who play Fortnite. I still don't really know what Fortnite is.
No.
Don't tell me what Fortnite is. I'm going to stay in this space as long as I possibly can, so don't feel like you have to explain it to me. It was just very funny that my mom turned around out of the blue in a Barnes & Noble and said, "What's Fortnite?" I was like, where did you hear that word, Mom?
I guess I have one
I
piece
love
of
my
parent
mother.
lore to share with gaming related to that, which is neither of my parents are gamers in any real respect. Like they play a few games, and like they do stuff, but they're more like physical, like board gamers for the most part. Like they'll play some mean cribbage or backgammon, or like more modern Euro games. Anyway, like they know what they're doing generally with board games, and like my mom had a Tetris addiction for a while. But when I was a teen, I had Lego Star Wars for the Wii, and I got my parents to play the co-op of that, which involved them dragging each other off the screen and killing each other, like, it would take them an hour to get through a single level. It was the hardest game in the world for them. Lego Star Wars for the Wii.
In fairness, the fact that the co-op doesn't split screen, and that you do end up doing that is like a flaw. It becomes a problem.
I truly think that if I had convinced them, like, hey, this would actually be really funny for you to do, like, videos of, they could have done well on, like, 2010's YouTube. Just being incredibly bad at video games together. More recently, I did manage to get my mom, dad, and aunt and uncle to all play Mario Kart with us. That was great, having multi-generational Mario Kart. Alright.
I used to play Wii Sports with my parents.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's my story.
Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort?
Just Wii Sports, none of the fancy stuff.
So I ended up with Wii Sports Resort. My mom got Wii Fit.
Yes.
So I definitely did some Wii Fit with the
Fun
balance
fact
board.
about Wii Fit, the reason why my parents still have my Wii, by the way, it's mine, is because my mom keeps saying, I go in and I play Wii Fit every now and then, and I go, okay, Mom, but you know when you give up, she's not going to forget. My mom's, she's not going to forget. But I keep looking at her and going, that Wii is mine, I want it, so when you give up, please tell me so I can take my fucking console. I have games I want to play, Mom. Before it breaks completely.
The Wii was the first console my parents actually let me get, I think because of Wii Fit and Wii Sports. They were able to, like, accept it.
My parents bought it for me as a gift. I have, like, basically 100%ed Mario Kart Wii.
Hell yeah.
I had the fucking game guide for it and everything. We should go back to VLR.
Yeah, we should go back to VLR.
I just love the Wii. I miss my Wii. I want it back. Mom, please.
I miss playing through Twilight Princess and having to violently shake the Wiimote every time I wanted to attack. And then playing Skyward Sword and having to realign the Wiimote every 10 minutes because it gets misaligned, and then even though you're splashing downwards, it's taking it as a down left. Skyward Sword. Alright. Anyway, we're feeling numb. We're feeling weird. Sigma just disassociated for 15 minutes thinking about the Nintendo Wii.
Sigma had a fucking noir-ass monologue about the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, Sigma just came over and infodubbed to these three ladies about the Nintendo Wii. See, and that's how we did end up with a girlfriend, is the thing.
Yeah.
His autistic swag.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating like that.
Yeah. That's it.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever, that's not important. Right now what we need to do is figure out how we're gonna get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. I haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit.
Where
to
to
next?
Where to next, indeed.
I guess the infirmary.
Nice.
I'm worried about being caught alone with Alice, but like, it's fine.
It's not like she's gonna kill us or anything.
I don't think the route's gonna end that early.
Smile emoji.
Yeah.
No, Alice just kills us and then we play as Alice.
That would be fun.
That would be really fun, actually. I would love to play a game where Alice was the protagonist.
God, yeah.
Hey, there she is. So... This is awkward.
Ugh. What are you doing here?
You know what? That's fair. I deserve that.
Obviously, you deserve that. Ugh, come on now. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch. That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1.
You over there like, also, I ironed my pants this morning.
You do understand what that means, don't you?
No reason to take your anger out on people. Take it out on objects like me. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
And you know what? Actually, she can be a jerk to me and I can still feel bad and give her BP back when we go into the AP room. I'm not saying that I'm gonna match up with her again because I am afraid that she's gonna stab me in the back, but like I would.
What's this? You're going to take a side? I thought you of all people would agree with me.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Agree with me better. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less?
Hey,
I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do. Like what? Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
what an idiot.
Excuse me?
Tenmyoji, this is Mac talking. Calm down a second. She was kind of low-key maybe frozen in a coffin for like 100 years. Like,
I was gonna take your side, but I don't know. Unless you were like frozen in a coffin for 1,000 years or whatever, I'm not gonna buy that load of horse shit.
I gotta say also, all things considered, wear nice clothes, eat good food, and fall in love. Pretty normal dreams for someone to want to have.
Yeah, like legit. Like, calm down.
Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated. but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Awkward silence.
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
That's what I have to do.
Okay. So, no, I cannot make this joke in the Sigma voice. I can't make this joke in the Sigma voice. I'm gonna make it in the Clover voice instead. So who's your daddy?
Yeah, so who is your daddy?
I thought you were going to do the, oh, so your mom's single?
Could you elaborate on that?
Well, like, she's been dead for a few years, but she's been going steady with a new guy for a while, so you have some competition.
No, not your mom being single.
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
He died in the MILF Manor. Thanks, Sarah.
I was hoping someone would make the fucking MILF Manor joke.
Man, our chat really does make us a lot funnier. Thank you for lending us your humor.
You know, I don't always have the chat open, so sometimes I just assume that the two of you are making these jokes, and I'm like, damn, PB and Mac are on fire today.
I try to credit them as much as I can. I'm sure I miss it sometimes because it kills the momentum of the joke, but I just want you to know how much I appreciate you.
Here's the thing. I'm not that funny, Jacqueline.
I thank you both of you. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone. Feels like I'm signing off.
Correction, Mac.
This is my last stream.
Correction, Mac. You don't think you're that funny.
I'm not. I can't. I struggle with intentionally being funny.
I am very good at being funny on streams like this if I'm not thinking about it. The one that's like, oh shit, I need to do something funny here, it all falls apart.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like everybody feels like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except, I don't know, maybe Riley Hopkins.
Or like stand-up comedians or like improv comedians who know they have to go and be funny.
Yeah, but they play out like... This is just reinforcing my desire to go take an improv class. Anyway, let's talk about Alice's dead.
Oh, is that another one of Alice's dreams?
I want to take an improv class. I want to join UCB. I want to become the people's Joker. How close were you? I can't say. It's possible that I was getting close enough to decide something had to be done with me. You would. Oh, sorry.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
So...
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I guess you're just not dressed for your day job.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Well, whatever you are, you don't really look like one, but again, I guess you're just not dressed for your day job, and that's totally fine. I respect that.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Like, what the fuck happened to your shirt?
It definitely does look better in the 2D sprite art than it does here. Like, the image that Runa sent me is, actually, I think Jacqueline also sent it to me.
The Kinu Nishimura art?
Yeah, it's like, it looks so much better.
I like that. Kinu Nishimura is a genius of art, so it's impossible to...
Yeah.
What's the deal with you?
It just works better.
Uh-huh. Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover? What's she got to do with anything? Well,
Hey.
you know each other, right? I don't know, are you like
Here's one thing.
lesbians?
Here's one thing I'm going to give this game. They did not take their clearly somewhat limited budget and spend a chunk of it on implementing jiggle physics. I'll give them that.
That's
yeah,
true.
no, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something. No. She has nothing to do with my work. She is just a friend that I met somewhere.
On the fucking road out of the Nevada desert. Where's somewhere?
The middle of a desert. Oh, I love this game. Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
In fact,
Go
if I
play
check
999.
You want to hear it? Go back and play 999.
Yeah, hey Sigma, have you ever played the Nintendo DS hit game 999? Because that'll give you a lot of important background here.
More of a Steam Deck guy myself.
It's 2028, so that game has canonically released 20 years ago. So I guess it's a little bit old, so it might be hard to find it. But I'm sure if you go I heard there's a half decent Steam release. So
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the third degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
hmm.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
I'm just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
Nope.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you to.
Oh, I'm not telling you shit. I don't have anything to say about the subject. I apologize. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Any predictions that his profession?
Circus freak.
Stage magician.
Circus freak, positive.
Stage magician, parentheses, negative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say high school band coach.
That's fair, actually.
You're probably
Clown.
gonna think I'm full of shit, but
Let's see. Night of Deal says clown. Sarah says accountant.
He's definitely a clown.
Or correction, clown, parentheses, derogatory.
Yeah, that's it. There it is.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Hey!
Fucking nailed it.
A ringleader? Oh no.
You're kidding.
I will be right back, gamers.
Okay. So PB,
Yeah.
if you could pick any one character in this game what would be the funniest swap to make between this and 999? What would be who would you want to put in the 999 scenario and then from there put here?
Let's see. I have a really good answer I don't want to say on stream.
Okay.
So let me come up with a stream safe answer. Let's see. Who do I want to put into this one?
I want to
I'm
see
back,
Santa
by the
and
way.
Dio interact.
Yeah, Santa and Dio interacting would be very good. So yeah, let's swap Santa and Quark.
Quark in 999 is insane. I like it. Oh, nope, I'm the real deal.
Yeah, okay, yeah, swap whoever's in K's armor with, see, who would be the best with Lotus? So Lotus is in
very
K's
funny.
armor,
That's good, yeah.
and whoever's in K's armor is there.
They call me I lead a company of about 50 people who travel all over the world. It's my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but My father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Theo not beating the Ace Attorney witness stand character allegations.
Fucking legit. Here's the other thing, that quadruple somersault that he's talking about, only like 4 people in the world have ever pulled it off, and every single one of their last names was Grayson.
I guess he
Only
wasn't
one
really
person
young.
living can still do it. His name is Dick.
He's about 40, still. I love the idea of this guy being in a fucking competing circus with the flying Graysons.
Yeah.
He's pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far. I see. You lost your father too, then. Yeah. Well, it's nice to get some personal info out of everyone except for Tenmyoji.
Yeah. Dead dads all around, I guess, huh?
Dead dads all around.
Guess I got a little sappy there. Tenmyoji's just like, my dad's still around. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. And grabbed him the last night of one of our tour stops. Down to a couple of bars and gotten shit-faced. On the way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a good look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a... Know that.
You still
Damn.
there, Mac? You cut out for just a sec.
Ah! How's
I
that?
heard you.
Alright. You sound fine now.
I guess you've been working that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to this? Like, is your...
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
Are you sure your thesis isn't on, like, the design or it's, like, social implications of death games or something like that?
What about Zero? Do you know anyone named, like, Orez?
No idea.
Zeros? Spelled with an X, maybe?
The nobody of Zero? Do any of the people there look familiar to you?
Here's the thing, though. Zero is their own nobody, because when you take the negative of 0, you still get 0.
That's some 999 ass logic.
Yeah, legit. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
So who the fuck is that guy, anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit. You still don't believe him? Of course not. I'm Dio.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
That would track.
She works at a Flintstones themed bar.
Yeah, she works at a
there we go.
Flintstones-themed bikini barista.
And they have this thing there where they balance soccer balls on top of their heads, so she's been practicing that.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, you're right. boy of his age would definitely be in an elementary school. Yes, this makes sense. He does not have Benjamin Button disease.
You don't really know much, do you? About Clark, I mean.
Sure, if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something. She's a nurse.
She could be a doctor. Yeah, hey, check your biases.
Rich coming from
The
rich
doc-
coming from you.
No,
I don't know. She didn't say.
Deal. The doctor could be the mother.
I don't get it. Just going by how she looks, though, I guess nurse. You know, based on her appearance. No one like that.
Everybody just like that.
Alice, like, damn, I regret saying that. I regret saying she looks like a nurse. That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
More mysterious than the man in the metal mask?
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. Did she tell you anything? Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, like, yeah, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure about that?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress.
Chat is currently describing a restaurant that serves the food that, like, TikTok rage bait cooking videos make.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Fruity Pebbles coated meat roasted on a big fire.
I will say, I had a, like, Captain Crunch coated chicken tender that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It wasn't, like, coated in, like, full pieces. It was sort of incorporated into the batter of it. But I don't know, I liked it.
Gonna tally on my hands. A fake detective, a waitress. Hold on. Preview covering up the bottom of my screen. A garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
My fingers are on my head. Yeah, mine too. But they're on my hat instead of my head. There's no point talking about this.
Yeah,
We should just focus on getting out of here.
I do like that we don't rat out Phi right away.
Yeah.
And that there is, like, instead of having the starting solidarity of, like, oh yeah, we were childhood friends, what's my childhood friend doing here? With, you know, Junpei and Akane, it's, hey, we woke up in this elevator together and we just kind of vibed with each other. Like, we have good chemistry between us, you know? We have good pattern.
Can't fucking explain it, but definitely not gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should focus on getting out of here.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
It's such a hard
Crew quarters
decision.
is the only place that's left. Only place I haven't been is the crew quarters, so...
I see. Right. Later, bro.
I'm not your bro. Headed out of the infirmary. do this and then call it for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, me fucking too.
Alright, my voice changer is broken, so I'm just going to have to talk to you with my regular cave voice. Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything sus, as the children say? At least that's what Quark has been teaching me.
Like a secret door or something. Like a sus door. Did you find a vent?
If I had, you really think I
Yes,
wouldn't have told
Sigma. Have you found any vents?
you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book about, of meowed cats. I forgot about this. I forgot about his
Mr. Sigma, I'm sorry, I have something very important to ask. Please do a Fortnite dance.
I think he's just gonna badly floss.
Excellent. Clang, clang, clang.
A meowth?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything though. Just kind of happens.
All right. And here I thought you were the normal one in this room.
No.
That's weird.
No, it is pretty weird. He's right.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks of Meowed it.
Oh, yes, I have heard of that one. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison that will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
Can you take that again? I'm sorry, it was...
I don't really know anything of Meowed it.
It's hard for me to parse those cat puns, I'll be honest.
I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't going to give us any hints, then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
It was really cute when he did it, though.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be so sad when Quark comes down with Hinamizawa syndrome.
When fucking... I have to loot, Mr. Sigma.
Well, what about you guys?
Well, what do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Sigma, it's sus. In fact, this entire facility is pretty sus, but...
The answer to is this game a visual novel is yes, because it has a bit about Schrodinger's cat.
Sure
Thank you
does.
so much, Plombo. You're so right. Plombo?
yeah.
Yeah, Plombo. I think that's the best way to do it.
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
Hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
All of the puzzles were related to that somehow.
That is true.
Damn.
That is true. There will be a total lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028, visible from Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and the Pacific.
Not America,
Awesome.
though, interestingly.
We don't know where Sigma's from.
I kind of took it that he was American.
He
Yeah.
said he was in California, I
Yeah.
think,
Oh yeah,
but,
he
like,
did.
Yeah, he
That
did.
doesn't
Right.
necessarily mean that he's American.
But that does mean that
With
he
a
was going
name
to
like
school in
Sigma.
America.
Yes.
So just, where was he when he was kidnapped is really the question there, and the answer is California.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting.
Anyway, lots of Eclipse puzzles.
Isn't that New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
Wait, hold on a second. It's 2028 in game,
Yes.
and we
The-
were kidnapped on Christmas Day.
Of
The
2028.
lunar eclipse is in less than a week.
Yeah.
Sure, okay. I'm sure that this has no meaning whatsoever. I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse? What did that have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions. Can't think of a reason why a lunar eclipse would be, but I can think of a reason why a solar eclipse would be.
Yeah, Mighty
Hey
Characters.
gamers, y'all should watch Kamen Rider Wizard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm making a Kamen Rider reference.
Mighty Carrick in chat is pointing out that Lotus, Junpei, probably Akane, Aoi, and Seven are all Japanese people who lived in America.
That is true. Although,
Hold on.
yeah.
The text is really small. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dot.
I love Kay's thoughtful pose.
Yeah, it's great.
What about the infirmary,
excuse
Quark? Did you find anything else there?
Yeah. We did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was that?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I've got it right here. Just a second. Gun.
What do you have there?
Gun. No, it's a
Or-
newspaper clipping.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Yikes.
Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
Okay, let me do this in a newscaster voice. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire.
Oh no, Niels!
The WHO has confirmed that the death toll has converged to past 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Niels in chat,
Oh.
I'll remind y'all I first played this in 2020.
I think I played this in
LMAO.
2019 and I dodged a bullet there.
Yeah.
Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time. Oh, wait, sorry, this is
This is
Sigma.
the first
Kay would
time-
not remember.
This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what is happening into the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging outside of these walls?
Oh. I like some of the way they're talking of like, oh, a pandemic? That's kind of hard to believe, isn't it? There's like a few options. COVID-19 never happened in this world. And the thing that I think is more true, or at least in my heart, is that the fucking wave of like, well, it was never actually that bad. This is the world where that won completely. And everyone forgot.
Yeah, it turns out that the COVID world that we live in today is a dead timeline. It's not the alpha timeline.
Yeah, we're the fucking doomed timeline.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry, you need to come with me.
Oh shit.
Has something happened?
Clover's voice went weird there.
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Never mind. Just shut up and follow me.
Okay, well now I want to know what this is.
You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Do we want?
I think this will be a good cliffhanger to end on, but we should see what it is.
Okay.
Clover
You
was
good with
first
that?
into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was.
Mm.
Oh, hey. Oh, well, there's the bomb. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way.
Mm.
Hey, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course.
All right, is that a good spot to stop?
Yep, that's a good spot to stop, I think.
Yep. Awesome.
Good stuff.
Good shit.
Good shit. Seeing the bomb labeled 3 here just makes me think of the classic prank of releasing like 3 pigs in a building, painted on them 1, 2, and 4.
Yep, and then everybody runs around looking for 3.
Classic.
Classic.
Still, nice of them to number the bombs, let us know there's not... Well, maybe there's just the 3 bomb. I'm sure that they're just fucking with us. I'm sure there's nothing serious here.
I'm sure that 3 is just put there as an arc number.
Yeah, it's just an arc number, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Well,
how we feeling?
woohoo!
We didn't do a single escape room this time.
We literally didn't do a single escape room this time.
We just played the
Sometimes
Ambidex
that's how it
game and
goes.
talked to a lot of people.
Including each other.
But we're gonna head to our next escape room pretty soon next time, but that isn't gonna be for a couple weeks. Because I think we're taking next weekend off. We're gonna
Yes.
do a midweek stream in like a week and a half and play a couple beach-themed games to celebrate the
Because-
coming Moon Garitaville in 2 weeks.
Because Memorial Day weekend will be Moon Garitaville, so we will not be streaming at our usual time. So we won't be coming back to VLR until June.
That's so sad. But it's okay because Moon Garitaville is gonna be a lot of fun.
Moon Garitaville is going to whip ass, y'all.
Don't-
It is going to be so goddamn good.
The lineup of blocks, I'm very excited.
It is stacked.
I don't think we finalized who's doing what blocks yet, but I am excited to be on whatever I end up on. Because there's only good options.
Very exciting.
Alright, we only had 2 Sigma moments today. So we're beating yesterday or last week where we had 3. So good job, Sigma. Let's hope your progression continues.
Yeah.
Good job, Sigma.
Alright. Well, anything you all want to say before we sign off?
Listen, Interstitial Infinity.
They're playing baseball right now.
They're playing baseball right now.
That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really enjoying the new mild mannered.
It is a good time. It is very fun.
I just always love mild-mannered, let's be real.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I told my coworkers today about the twist, and I've never seen a more shocked and disgusted face.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Interstitial, mild-mannered, all the Moonshot podcasts are on fire right now. Also, it's probably going to be a little while until the last few episodes come out, because it'll take some extra organizing, but we're almost at the end of the Champs in the Making. After, like, 5 years or whatever.
I can't believe it's almost over.
I guess, Mac, any VLR predictions you want to make?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not besides the ones I've already made.
Any characters going up or down in the, Mac likes this person rankings? Or likes this character, not necessarily this person.
No.
Totally
I pretty
fair.
much feel the same way that I did last.
Who is at the top of that list right now? Who is the character to beat?
It's still Clover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fair.
love her. I just love her.
She's the best.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just because I'm voicing her, but I really do love Fi.
Fi is also great. Fi is also very good.
I'm a big Alice fan.
I love Alice.
So we are...
It's gonna take a lot to dethrone Clover, but yeah, I do love Alice and Fi.
So we are continuing this crew's firm belief that in these games, the girlies can do no wrong.
It's true.
Good, we have one vote in chat for Old Man Tenmyoji. I don't know. I'm willing to give him a lot more leeway. He just kind of got a short shrift with being like, ooh, sexy poster. And having his own Sigma moment. Disappointed in you, Tenmyoji. You can do better. Alright.
Maybe next time we will.
Next time, Tenmyoji's gonna do better. I believe in him. And Sigma's only going to have one moment. But yeah, keep an eye out on Twitter and Tumblr for that midweek beach stream, because I think we got a couple of games in mind for that. That'll be short, good times.
Yeah.
Alright. Till then, peace out.
So long.
Ah.